Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's the Drawcast. Today, we're
Ew.
being a little self-indulgent. We're having a good time. We're really enjoying ourselves. But first, before I get into what debaucherous things we're entertaining today, I should tell you about our guests. We have one, Roxy, Foxy,
Hey,
Roxy,
it's me
Wolfie,
again.
Roxy.
Yeah. Hello.
They're back. It's wonderful.
Back.
I also am blessed with the presence of an artist by the name of Shleb.
Hello, I'm Shleb.
Shleb. God damn
Shleb,
it.
Shelb, you can
How
call me. You
disrespectful.
could call me Toucan for all I care, and I'll probably respond.
Just don't call you late for dinner.
Yeah.
Damn.
And we have my co-host, OblivionFall.
Hello, it's me.
It's him, and I'm Cetol. And today, we're going to indulge in some Monstergirls. Yes, monsters. Monsters that are girls. You know where this is going. If you've seen the Drawcast even once before, you know exactly where this is going to go. You know exactly how this is going to play out. You know exactly how big the tits are that Oblivion is going to draw. You just know.
I'm already drawing right now, and honestly failing at for my warm-up sketch.
It's okay, Oblivion. It's fine. I believe in you and your ability to draw. Gotta get this little monster away from the mic
I just have
first.
to make them even bigger. That's the solution to all my problems.
It's true. I've never seen you drawing bigger tits fail. That's probably not a grammatically correct sentence, but okay. It works. It works. Are we ready to begin? Are we ready to draw the first monster girl?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Ready as all
ready.
ever be. Yeah.
The first one is
Okay.
what, Cetol? Gotta tell the
The
audience.
first one is a woman, a snake woman, a lamia, if you will, if you want to use proper nouns. I prefer woman. It's funnier. Okay?
It
Mhm.
is
You
funny.
got your snake woman references?
Yes.
The snake bodies? Okay. I'm gonna start the timer. Now. Yes.
There you go. I had to scroll
Oh,
up.
God. Yeah, I had to scroll up to look at your references of the snake women.
God, my brain's empty.
Fill it!
It's me every day.
My warm-up sketch was also a lamia, and I was doing fine, and now I have no ideas. Fuck.
Fill it with
That's
some
what happens.
YouTube documentaries.
What?
On snake women?
Fill your brain with YouTube documentaries.
I can't do that.
Fill them with YouTube lectures. There you go.
You think I can go on YouTube? That's crazy. Who uses that website?
Probably all the lovely people at home.
Definitely couldn't relate. I use ShmooTube.
ShmooTube. That makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Sounds like it's well ran.
That's true. Shleb, you're a cool bean. Tell the audience about what kind of stuff you do.
What
do you
do
like to
I
draw?
do? Oh, well, I love to draw anime girls, especially. I've done a lot of VR chat related, like reference sheets, or I also do a lot of emotes. That's been like
Ooh.
my main source of art stuff is emotes. So I make like
Ooh,
a stream
nice.
person's mascot with them, and I'll kind of just go with it. So like I've developed, I actually also worked on this huge project called Peppercast, which is a VR like dance group thing. And it's imagine you're going to a rave and you look up at where the DJ is and there's a projector with a screen and you can see people dancing in real life to the rave music that you're listening to. So I made their mascot,
really
I
cool.
helped them with their logos, I've helped with some marketing too. So that's been my big project, that's been my big one.
Dang, is she busy?
I-
I'm sorry, all I can think of is that one time Hatsune Miku opened for Lady Gaga.
That's actually, so the program used for the Hatsune Miku stuff is the same program that we're using. In the studio that
Ooh,
did
that's
it.
sick.
Yeah, so there was a Hatsune Miku show. There's like 2 of them that were in America, because most of them have been in Japan. And the studio that is forerunning this project that hired me, they are the same people that helped on the Hatsune Miku stuff.
Dang.
So
That
yeah,
is
Nice.
wild.
it's wild. It's been a whole lot of fun. I love it. Probably one of my favorite clients, if not my favorite client by far.
And you're
That's
always telling
great.
me about the stuff you get up to, and it's always like crazy shit.
Yeah, that's my day
Like a
job.
professional woman.
That's my day job. My day jobs get kind of crazy.
What's your
Whoa.
night job then?
So my day job is
Streaming for the Drawcast.
right, clearly. My day job, I am comfortable talking about it because I'm not going to say where it is. But I work at a casino. So I used to do front of house stuff. Now I do like stuff in the kitchens.
All right.
Damn. How dare they put you, a woman, in there?
How dare they put me in a kitchen where I can make 15 an hour?
You're just a girl on the internet, as you've told me many times.
I am just a girl on the internet, but I'm also a girl on the internet making 15 an hour.
That's crazy. You know that's minimum wage in New Zealand.
I think it's
Yeah,
above
but New
minimum
Zealand
wage.
money is worth less than American money.
Exactly. When you do the math, it's like $2. Just kidding. It's like probably closer to like $11. Wait, no, it's
Hold
like exactly 10. It's exactly 10. Like the exchange rate is 1.5, so it's actually
Nice.
equivalent to 10.
Oh, fascinating.
I remember the last time I went to New Zealand, my money, I was so unused to Australian money being worth more that I'm like, yes, nice.
Yeah, when you go to New Zealand, you're just rich automatically.
I mean, I'm richer, it's not that much better. You're rich automatically because you live in America.
Sort of true. You're kind of right.
Like, I assume relative to other countries after like currency exchange. The dollar's worth a lot in other countries.
Yeah, the American dollar's worth 70... Well, the Australian dollar's worth 70 cents to the American dollar.
Wow.
One of my friends was talking about a 3D modeler who lives in Russia right now, who is selling his VTuber models on the cheap for like $100 because that's like a bajillion rubles right now.
Right.
True. I mean, I assume it's smart. I assume like once the Ukraine conflict.
4
or whatever,
minutes, 30 seconds left.
Oh shit! I
4
assume once
minutes
you.
left? Oh,
Wait, 30
assume it's for
seconds?
you-
Jesus.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought she just said 30
Um,
seconds. I was like, what the fuck?
No. Anyways, for the seventh time, I assume once the conflict's over, surely the ruble will go like somewhat back to where it was. So, kind of
Mhm.
smart to stock up on a few of those.
well, you can.
Or maybe not. I don't know how economics works. Don't take financial advice from OblivionFall. He's a fool.
Mhm.
He's just a dude on
He's
the
a known
internet.
and
Take art
admitted.
advice
He's an
from
admitted
OblivionFall.
fool, even.
Only a fool would admit to being a fool.
Well, no, it's the whole like, who's the
Clearly.
bigger fool, the fool himself or the fool that follows?
Damn, that's deep.
The fool who follows. Always the fool
It
who
is.
follows. Dang.
I have decided that this isn't just any lamia; it's phallia as a lamia.
Good.
Make it easier for you.
I need to do because I am somewhat inspired by Glacier's mod pack idea. I've just drawn their OC a bunch of times, and like different versions of their OC as different things. I want to do that for Phalia. I got to roll the wheel. We got to have every type of monster girl. We got to have a pony like version of Phalia. Like My Little Pony version with funny big crotch titties because haha, got to do that.
Yes.
Obviously Centaur, Minotaur, regular cowgirl, Lamia, all kinds of things. Every like sexy thing imaginable.
Okay,
I've
but
gotta
what
do that
about
with Phalia
a
one
man
time.
Phalia? Is that possible?
Femboy Phalia would certainly be on the agenda.
Would it be regular
Nice.
femboy or like femboy hooters?
I mean, for each one there might be like several images, so I could just do like like an official like femboy design that has like a cool like sort of skimpy black outfit, but I could also just draw that same version like in
Ooh,
a Hooters
that-
fan. Like, because if I'm
that's
drawing
actually-
Pony Thalia, I'm probably not going to do one image. I'll probably do like several images.
Yeah.
Because I still have some interest in My Little Pony art.
Just
I
make a vector pack of Thalia.
No, the vector pack wouldn't be sexy, Cetal.
I would find it
But then
sexy
you can
because I
easily
love vector
animate
art.
Oh shit! I was actually gonna buy a vector pack from you, OblivionFall, but I foolishly spent all my money on Magic the Gathering cards, so I don't have money right now.
Darn, you could have gotten 100 Roxanne pony cards digital
Right?
from me. For only
And
Yeah,
they'd be
so-
worth more because they'd be the only ones like it.
Exactly.
They'd be
And you know what? They're
unique.
extremely fungible too. You can just copy paste those up and down.
Right. I
Have
can
you-
I can
have-
spread them like memes on the internet.
Have you heard of extremely fungible tokens?
Oh my god, I was
I've
gonna go
heard-
the
I've
same
heard
route.
of it.
I
It's
was
kind
gonna
of
say,
I've
kind
what
of
are
funny.
I was gonna make the same
Is
joke.
is it meant to be a dig against NFTs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally. We have a
That's
minute left.
perfect.
Basically,
God.
it's like here we're gonna call them extremely fungible tokens. It's gonna be like a thing, so you can be part of like a club. Just use these everywhere. Just use these tokens that have been donated everywhere. And any artist can donate like a series of tokens.
That's sick.
You can make your own series of extremely fungible tokens. I can't wait until someone takes these extremely fungible tokens and tries to make NFTs out of them. Because you know it's gonna happen.
Careful, he's a hero.
It's
EFTs.
20 seconds left.
20 seconds. Oh,
20 seconds.
Yeah.
God,
I'll have to really scribble this out.
This is like a torso, and like I haven't done a tail. I've done like part of a torso, and fuck.
I'm trying to shotgun the tail right now. I'm basically done.
I have a sketch, and I'm trying to get my line art done.
Yeah, I was trying to do like some semblance of line art. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. Okay. Line art's just not happening, but alright. I'll put the implication of line art.
I have
'cause that's
finally
the
learned
timer.
not to worry about or attempt coloring a piece, so I have more time.
Exactly.
That's
The smart
that's a genius. You're so smart, Roxy.
What's really smart is I figured.
I never do that. I'm constantly trying to line art and color pieces.
My thing was I
all the
figured
time.
Snake Girl would need to keep warm, so I'm covered all the stuff I don't want to do with a blanket.
Good.
Nice.
Good plan. Oh, she's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Right. Who wants
I
to
gotta
go
think
first?
about her.
I'll go.
Oh, is the
first.
timer done?
Yep.
Yeah,
that
timer's
Yes,
little
the timer
ding,
is
the little
done.
ding was the timer.
That's the timer. It's in your walls. Here's my snake woman, my woman, if you will.
Oh yeah. That's cute.
Look at her doofy little face.
That's very cute. I like that a lot, Cetal. I like the
Thank you.
like the mouth, the white snake mouth. She looks like she could vor a man easily.
Yeah.
I like that she's
she's a rattlesnake and she's rattling. She's angry.
Yeah.
Dude,
And she's going
she should
to bite
she
you.
should join a band and just be a little rattle in the back.
That's what I really like, is it's like a diamondback rattlesnake kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was initially going for, but I never got that in the line art. I was also gonna give her arms, and I'm like, no.
Oh, damn. That's cool.
I like that facial expression.
She's very angry.
She's very pissed.
You can tell because I gave her angry eyebrows.
Yes, that's what they I hear they signify anger. If you can believe it.
I can't. Who's that?
That's a good gesture too. I like that. I like how the tail curves. I like how the yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is
like
good.
it.
I like how we're keeping the discussion going so we have more time to finish our images. But someone's gonna go next.
Yeah.
I vote
I'll
not
post
Oh.
I'll post mine next.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
mine
look
Oh my
mine
god,
could be
look
in the
at
band
her.
too. She could play the
Aw.
triangle.
She's precious. What's on her head? Are those little screws?
I was trying to do like hair things, but I messed up. I just scribbled them in. Little hair
Damn.
poofs, I guess.
Dang. She got style.
Yeah.
Are we gonna form a band by the end of these? By the end of these,
We just
lines?
might.
Oh, like
I love a
each
little
one of our
triangle.
monsters, like each round, one of us has to draw like some kind of band member, and then
Like
we'll,
with some kind of instrument. If they don't have an instrument, they could be a vocalist, right?
She looks very ready to perform.
She just finished taking a deep breath. She's about to after 40 bars of rest, she's about to ring the triangle once and end the piece.
There you go.
Nice. Well, here we go.
Aw.
Very simple. Poor
Mhm.
snake girl. Kind of emo.
Very, very sleepy snake girl.
She's sleepy.
Kind of. She's kind of punk. I like
Kind
that.
of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good hairstyle.
She's got a vibe. She got a vibe. She looks like she's trying to get warm.
Exactly. She's got a heated blankie. She needs it.
Oh, that's very good.
I
That's
want
very
one of those in real life.
They're
Heated
so worth
blankets are
it.
so cool.
When I was a kid, my parents warned me that they were like fire hazards, but apparently, and you couldn't like leave them on if you're not in the bed.
Yeah,
But
yeah, you're not like supposed to leave
good
them on
call.
because they're a fire hazard, but like normally that only happens when you find like the exposed copper wire.
Right? Like
Yeah.
at that point, they're already damaged, and you probably should not be using them. you know?
Yeah.
like
Yes.
the idea is like you shouldn't sleep with them on. Like you warm them up and then go to bed, and you have to turn it off. Is what I was told.
Oh, you turn it off,
Mhm.
and by the time you're asleep, it's like by the
Yeah.
time it's cooled down, you're already asleep, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And then
makes
you wake
sense.
up freezing cold.
Pretty much. I did not have time to draw a mouth or anything, but that's okay.
Ooh, Thalia
No,
Snake
no,
Girl.
it's
Oh my
PNG
God.
graphic usually. Whoa.
You made her.
Huh.
It's clearly You can tell it's Thalia because her titties are so fat.
Mhm.
I
I like how the horns
yeah.
curve around her hair. It's very pleasing to look at.
I like
I like
the
that part of her
the
design.
depth that you gave for the midsection going down onto the ground. Like you did the little lines. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a very last minute thing that made the drawing sexy, and I'm glad I did it. Though it is very poorly drawn, and if I were going to touch this up, I'd probably start over from scratch.
hmm I'd probably do a
not
different
that poorly
pose,
drawn.
but
You have the gesture down.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got
there's
the
definitely
proportions
a lot
down.
more interesting poses you can do. Look, I am not good at poses. I always do the most boring,
Mhm.
stiff pose imaginable. I suck.
my problem is,
I mean, there are more interesting poses, but like it's like a base reference isn't that bad.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
My thing is
No,
I'd have to worry
you
about the
didn't know
time
it
limit because otherwise I spend like an hour trying to find a pose that I really like.
Yeah. Not allowed. You have to get right into
You have
it.
to decide. Yeah.
Exactly.
I like all these snake women, but are we ready to do bull women? Minotaur women?
Yeah.
Yes.
You better be. Because I'm starting the timer
Because the
now.
timer starts.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, Roxy. You know how it goes. You know how. Okay, I'm gonna ask you all a sinful question. Are you prepared?
No.
No. No.
That's
I
my
like the
answer to the
collective
question.
No. Why is my pen not working?
What's your favorite monster?
That's
Favorite
what do you-
monster?
That's a hard question.
Favorite
Like
monster.
It is
like
hard.
species of monster, or like a monster with a name?
Either or.
My persona is a werewolf for a while.
It's true.
It's really tough, you know, because I also like if I'd have to go with like based off of all the different creature and monster designs I've seen from movies, I'd go with the xenomorph from Alien, and of course the alien queen from Aliens. Favorite monster in movies by far.
Yes. For some reason, the xenomorphs didn't click with me until fairly recently, and I just looked at one point. I was like, oh, I get it. I like them now. I think they're really cool.
They were always really cool. How could you not think it was cool?
I don't know. Just something in my brain just didn't click until I think 6 months ago.
And when you by cool, do you mean wanting to sex them or just thinking that they look cool at all?
Choose your own adventure.
Damn. I always thought it looked cool, but I didn't want to sex them.
Yeah, agreed. 'Cause that
until
meant,
certain
instant death.
certain artists have certainly found ways to make them appealing in that way, but
Mhm.
the default designs not so much. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. My brain is like not activated for art today.
Why haven't you activated your almonds?
I don't
That
know.
must be too big.
I mean, you know you need your almonds activated before the draw cast, otherwise you're going to be dissatisfied with everything you draw.
Medusa is actually my favorite Greek
feeling
myth.
pretty dissatisfied with what I'm currently drawing, so I'm starting over.
I want to make sure.
Well,
that
it's
everyone knows.
better that you make that decision earlier than later, so you have more time to do the thing.
Exactly. I mean, how early is it? What's the timer on right now, Cito?
7:40.
Okay, not too bad.
That's still enough time. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do multi-boob with this Minotaur. Wish me luck, because I'm probably gonna fuck it up.
Good luck.
With this Thalia Minotaur. Because if I was gonna do that, I would have to give her an extra pair of titties. God, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Thalia as a minotaur, I believe he just said he would do.
I'm just trying to like be as quick as possible, getting like pen to paper.
The canvas is
Yeah.
too small.
Oh, I
Or I'm
just
zoomed
popped my
out too
mic.
far. That's it. I'm zoomed out too far.
Yep. Just 'cause sometimes you just have to zoom in a little more.
I feel like I always have a problem where I put the boobs too high up on the body.
You gotta leave space for the collarbones and the pectorals that hang down at the bottom.
It's true. It's true.
Damn, this is tricky. I haven't been drawing for a while. I've been messing around with my animation files. It's
How are those going, by the way?
it's okay. I'm just really disappointed at how long that project's taken. I consider it a failure in my brain, which is, I mean, no one else will consider it that.
No,
Because
it's
they don't know
actually
how long I spent on
fantastic.
it, but to me, it's like if it takes me over half a year to do like a crappy loop, how am I ever gonna get anything else done, huh? Which I don't know.
By learning more speed up techniques that allow you to get things done quicker, which you can only learn through experience and understanding where your limitations are and limiting what you can do to that.
Yeah.
4 minutes left. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left.
I mean, yeah, like you're correct, but
I know I'm
that
correct.
it doesn't make me fast. Knowing that doesn't make me faster.
No, it does not. I know.
That's the tricky thing. I'm just very. Oh my god! What
I
the hell?
mean-
What the hell am I drawing? This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, didn't we
Starting over.
deduce that the problem was that you were having trouble multitasking because you were having trouble switching between task and task? And at the time, you were like helping out with the editing of the drawcast.
Yeah, that is like the main issue. And I just need to find more better ways of not having so many things that I have to do.
I mean,
Drawcast
have
is
you
one of the
considered-
things.
is it like a day-to-day thing when you need to like be only doing one thing one day, or do you need like the days to be chained?
I need like an entire week of just one like task, like working on like one shot or one image or something. I mean, if I can finish it in less than a week, that's good too. But like, I feel like I need like to allot time on that scale in order to actually focus and get anything done. Like if I'm doing an
Okay.
image set or something, like this is a week where I will get all of these things done, sort of deal.
Okay. I think that's doable. I think that's doable.
It's yeah. definitely like doable. It's just right now I can't do it because DA games have a deadline for me that is
Yeah.
tricky. And they're wanting weekly updates, and I'm like trying to even get weekly or even like bi-weekly Patreon updates, and I can barely even do that. So
Okay. Well, right now, DA Games is your main sustainable source of income, so maybe focus on that.
I know.
You're okay.
I'm hoping my Patreon will take off enough to where I can relax a little bit.
What you're saying is give money to patreon.com/OblivionFall.
Yeah.
You can if you want, but also
I know I do every month.
/Redrawcast is also good for the Drawcast
The editor.
We have bonus content on the Patreon. We have extended episodes for our other format, which is the one of overtime, and even some bonus episodes where we don't have to worry about YouTube's rules and we can draw more uncensored things.
The good stuff.
So,
yeah.
Like Minotaur woman pussy, for example.
I mean, sure.
You love to see it, right?
I mean,
Don't
we'll definitely have to do like a Monstergirls episode for the Patreon where it's just
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
That's gotta be one.
Monster Girls with Monster Cocks. That'll be the title.
That's a valid title. I agree with that.
That's a killer title right there. I'm doing much better on the time limit for this one, I think.
So we haven't been harassing you with questions.
Shit! How much time do we have left?
58 seconds.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Never
literally
mind.
have a floating pair of tits and nothing else, and it's not even done.
add horns to it, and you're all good. You're all set.
But the tits aren't even done. I still have to finish those. Oh my god, it's alright. The tits look nice so far, but they're not.
This is the
finished.
Drawcast in a nutshell, is that everyone draws a thing and nobody is satisfied with it.
It's just how it
Except
be.
for me. I've become increasingly more satisfied with my Drawcast drawings, which makes me very happy.
I'm just treating it like Scribble.io. I'm not expecting it to look like my best stuff ever. I'm not expecting it to look like, my commission pieces. I'm expecting it to be a doodle I put on a napkin.
Yes.
Exactly. That is definitely a good way to
Which you
think of
should, because you've only got like 10 minutes to do it.
And
Yeah,
This show is more about
probably
like
10
a-
seconds left right now. Oh,
Well, Rome wasn't built in 10 seconds. You're good.
No, it wasn't.
Oh shit.
But if it was, it would have been a really sloppy, shitty job.
Yeah, it'd be really sloppy and fall apart immediately instead of in a few hundred years.
Just like by drawing. Yeah.
damn.
I almost got the whole thing lined this time.
I just avoided the details I don't like.
Ooh. I love that hairstyle.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Highland Cow Gia.
Oh, nice. But does she got milk?
I don't know. I think Highland cows are normally beef cows. So she'd have the muscle, but she wouldn't have the milkies.
Unless
There's
she
no
has
room for milk.
baby.
All muscle.
Right?
If she had baby, then she
Yeah,
might
if she
have
had
milkies.
BB.
Yeah, no, if she had BB. I'm gonna save this one as a PNG.
Oh, that's really
chuck it
cool.
in.
I like the hooves.
Thanks.
I like the little tufts of hair at the fur at the waist.
Yeah, I figured I was
That's a
like,
good
yeah, I'll
little bit.
toss it in. It's like, I'll toss it in real quick.
It's so cute. I like her hooves. I love hooves. I didn't get to the hooves.
Did
But
it
I love
explode?
hooves.
I thought mine
I
exploded.
just did the scribble. Normally I try to do solid and then I give like a white line.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, I get it. I
But-
get you.
But time limit, so I'm like, I'll just scribble them.
I think she's wonderful. I like her a lot.
Yeah. I didn't.
Oh, you know what I
I'll put mine.
realized?
Yeah.
I have my VTuber guy in the corner, and it's been recording like that for 30 minutes. I should probably
Ooh,
just
I like
keep him there.
this. I like
Just
your
keep
Minotaur
just keep
girl.
it there.
Just keep him there.
Good.
He's part of the episode now. He's
Yeah.
mine.
That's great. She's a mommy.
She's got big titty.
She do.
I was about to draw Coochie, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't do that. I can't even draw female presenting nipples. But I didn't put clothes on the upper half because I was lazy.
Thalia,
I see.
like Minotaur Thalia basically has the same horns, just they're just a lot larger and they go out way wider.
Mm-hmm.
I always think it'd be funny if there was like a Minotaur girl with like Texas Longhorn style, because then you've just got this wide berth that you have to keep around.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
my
I
God,
like
look
your
at her
girl.
nose ring.
I
Roxy, her nose ring's so big.
yeah.
Very big nose.
I like the
right?
hoof hands. You love to see
Thank
it.
you.
Yes.
It is.
She like magnets stuff to pick him up, like in My Little Pony.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow she holds him.
What someone else did was they
Cetal,
said,
I really like the hairstyle on yours.
yeah, I
Thanks.
like
I was
that.
going for kind of a greaser look.
Mm.
Makes me think of like a pompadour style.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. I'm actually pretty satisfied with my pose here. It's not bad. I just had hard. I drew the Minotaur bull head first, and like, okay, I can show everything after this.
I can't find a way
No, I
to draw
didn't.
4 nipple bumps in a way that looks good, so I'm just gonna fucking give up and post
Just
this
submit.
unfinished.
Just
Yeah,
I
that's
submit.
don't know how to draw them, so I just fudge it all the time.
I mean, yes. So is everything here.
Yeah, everything
Mhm.
here's unfinished.
Ooh.
Dang.
Ooh.
Hands in pockets doesn't even make sense because the pants don't reach up that high.
Nah, it's simple. Just say the hands
Yeah.
are
They're not
behind her
in
back.
her pockets. They're behind her.
Yeah, it could be behind her back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a behind your back pose.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. People
The way
don't
the
know.
shoulders
She's
are up,
puffing her
the way the
chest.
shoulders are up is more like what you'd see with hands in like pockets.
Mm.
Well, she's standing
Maybe
at
they're-
attention
maybe
with
they're
her hands
under-
behind
maybe
her
they're under
back.
her
That's why her
milkers.
shoulders are up.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a really awkward pose. And
She
It
could be
is a
holding
really
them up to the
awkward pose,
camera.
so
the
you
there.
pose
do it.
only works if they're in the pockets and the pockets aren't positioned right. So it's
Mm.
yeah, who cares? Not doing good today, but we'll just make do.
Maybe you'll redeem yourself with a harpy.
Maybe.
Oh god, no. I don't know how to draw a harpy.
Draw a bird.
Thalia,
Yeah,
harpy,
it's-
make her a penguin.
Ooh.
Alright.
My
Oh, did we
God.
Sure,
let
you
me know
can
when we're
make her a
starting.
penguin. Okay, I'll let you know. And by let you know, I mean I'll tell you. And by when I say what I mean when I say I'll tell you is that we're starting now.
Alright, cool. Thanks.
Like now.
I don't know where to go. I do not know where to go with this. Let me think. I'm staring at a blank screen right now.
Just need to pick a bird.
Pick a bird,
Pick a
any
bird to
bird.
go with it.
Oh, you want to base it on actual bird species? I am not big brained enough for that.
That's fine because birds
That's
aren't
what I
real,
do.
Oblivion. It's fine. It's like the whole running joke with my Twitch mascot is he's a pigeon with a little antenna and his name is RC for remote controlled because birds aren't real.
It's because
great.
the pigeons are actually government drones.
Yeah.
That's a conspiracy That's a conspiracy
pigeons are
theory people believe in,
drones.
right?
Yeah. But it's like a whole joke. It's like meant to be I actually have a birds aren't real shirt because the whole running joke is that it's the most ridiculous conspiracy theory ever. So people will bring their like birds aren't real stuff to really whack like Scientology stuff to try and discredit them.
Oh, nice.
Wait, people need to try to discredit Scientology? Oh dear.
Yeah, because some people think that it's real.
I mean,
mean,
that's what cults do.
I
my
had a
friends.
friend in my animation class who did, and he was a sweetheart. I mean, he wasn't a bad guy. Honestly, he was like I just asked him about it, like generally because I didn't know much about Scientology other than like South Park had made fun of it, and he was talking about how like
I have seen that episode. I've only seen less
Well-
than 10 episodes, and that is one of them.
he was talking about how like he was like upset by like how he felt Scientology was misrepresented, and he was like he was honestly tearing up, and I felt really bad. But then years later I did a lot more research. I went on, there was like a month where I was just watching like documentary series and things, looking at Scientology and everything, and oh boy, it is a lot worse than actually what South Park made it out to be, it turns out.
It's
Yeah. They have their own
I've
little
actually-
military navy force, don't they?
Yeah, they own a fucking town in Florida.
their
Yeah.
Scientology building was kind of like a prison at some point. sort of thing.
I don't know about that. But
I can actually see that from my house if I go to the roof.
Oh, geez. We got tax exempt status by targeting individual like higher up members of the IRS and like harassing them and paying like private investigators $10,000 a day to stalk through them, look through their trash, and try to like
Holy
expose
shit.
them as like perverts or whatever the hell bullshit they wanted to make up. And they did that for months to like tens of people in the IRS until they just caved and said, "Fine, we'll give you tax exempt status." That's how that happened.
That's messed up.
Aren't they a religion that sells fake religion therapy to people to try and make them feel better about their lives?
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
therapy
by
is
that
called
equivalent, you could say that
auditing.
about
Auditing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, auditing is like they ask a bunch of questions, right? About
Yeah,
your own
auditing is
personal
they
life.
ask a bunch of questions, and the questions are, it's basically like their version of a confessional, but they try to make it sciencey. Like you hold on to a little, to these little metal cans.
It's like
and
the
stuff.
metal rods that
And they
detect your spirit
to
or
detect your
something.
fetin levels. But the thing is in doing that, they have all the dirt on you that you could possibly have. Every like impure thought you've had. Every
have
like
a file on you, on all
Yeah.
your personal information and what you think and how.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's not just that though, because they specifically want you to confess, all the bad things you've done. And so it's
So
like,
they
oh
can
yeah, I
blackmail you.
lied to this person, or I had, oh no, maybe you had like a sex fantasy that you're like ashamed of because it was like improper or something, or some other thing, and then like they can take that, or even if it's just like a dream or something you had that was like messed up. It doesn't matter what it is, and if you ever speak out against Scientology, they will dig all that shit up and be like, this person's an admitted liar. They've done this, and this. They're sexually perverted. This, and this. They had this thought, and they all admitted to it. And they're discredited, and they're evil, and they're enemies of the church, and you shouldn't trust them. And of course, all the information they have is stuff you gave them. So like, the therapy itself is like part of their defense mechanism, and you have to pay them like so much money to even do it.
Yeah.
It's really messed
Cults,
up.
man. We should have made cults one of the Monster Girls.
How's cults? What? How's that a monster girl?
You can make it into a monster. Have you never watched Life Undertale?
Alright, guys,
Never
Jarek has
watched
redeemed
Undertale.
himself.
How much
He
time
got
do we
me a
have
vanilla
left, by
Coke
the
from the
way?
gas
5
station.
minutes.
Huh.
Y'all gonna love this harpy girl. I might color
I
her
have
later.
to redo almost everything because the wings are like the feathers are bending the wrong way. I realize, and it doesn't make any sense. I have to undo a bunch of stuff that is confusing.
I drew like a lot of like angel people back when I was a young teenager, and I looked up bird wing anatomy a
Oh,
lot to like help me with that. So I have like the basic structure down.
you have like wings. You have like how to draw wings just in your bones right now.
In my brain, yeah.
I just realized the feathers could make sense if the reason they're bending that way is because her titties are just huge and the titties are pushing the feathers out of the way.
With how big Phalia's boobs are, if she was a harpy, she'd be a flightless bird.
Dude, that's the
Make her an
joke.
emu.
That was the joke that I thought of Shleb literally before we started recording. I wanted to draw like a harpy. Oh fuck! Why didn't I do that idea? That would have been so much easier than this. I literally had a concept in mind of a harpy with just huge tits that are like, beanbag size, and she's just crouching on the floor, and the tits are on the floor because they're so big, and she's just
she
sitting there
cannot fly
crying
with
with
her
an arrow
wings.
pointing to her, saying "haha, flightless bird." That was like my idea that I started with,
Damn.
and I didn't draw
Make
it. Now
her-
it's too late.
You should have made her an emu so that every time she runs like real fast, she can run real fast, but her tits go boing 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 boing.
But then she'd have to start a war with Australia.
No, Australia started a war with her.
And technically,
it's
it was a
fine.
bunch of dudes in like a pickup truck. It wasn't even like the country.
It was like Western Australia. We don't.
They
They
use
shut the borders.
West
They're
guerrilla
seceded.
Australia.
tactics. This is known.
And they still lost.
Well, yeah, emus are insane. Have you ever seen an emu?
At the
They're more
zoo?
powerful than us.
Wait,
I've
there
seen
was
one
a
in
there was a
real
war
life.
against emus?
Like
What?
not like at the zoo, but like just walking around because they're
Wait.
thirsty.
No, because
and
I
they're
don't
big,
live
scary birds.
in the middle of Australia.
Consider living in the middle of Australia to experience.
Trust me, I would
Like-
love to live
like
in the middle
emu
of
the
Australia at this
animal?
point.
Yes,
Yes.
we're talking about emus, the animal. There was a war Australia
Like
had a war
real
against
life
emus.
war?
Australia had
Western
a war
Australia.
against emus,
Western
the bird,
Australia.
and Western Australia had a war
Western
against.
Australia.
Western Australia had a war
Thank you.
against emus, and the emus won. The emus used guerrilla
What?
tactics. The people went in with guns and shit, and they couldn't kill the emus. The emus fucked them
Oh
up.
my god.
Great. Next, you're gonna
It's
tell
called
me.
the Great Emu War. There's a wiki page about it.
Great. Next, you're
I
gonna
will
tell
look
me that
this up
someone
later. That
somehow
is
flew like a
insane.
Boeing 747 up to Mars and had the Ark of the Covenant. That's what you're gonna tell me next.
Whoa.
See, like,
No, I wouldn't say
we were
anything
just
crazy
talking
about it. I'm
about-
just saying that birds aren't
we were
real.
just talking about Scientology, like, how do people believe this stuff? And then you hear this, and this is real that it happened. And,
This is real life.
whoa.
Yeah, it's
Life
real,
is stranger than
Roxy.
fiction, I swear to God.
It's real, just like drop bears, okay? Don't worry about it.
Drop bears?
Yeah, those
What
are
are-
real.
What?
Those are real.
Are those like
Have you
drop
never heard of
bears?
a drop bear?
I don't
They're
know
like
what
the,
drop bear is.
They're the, you know how, okay, so Australia used to have like giant fucking, wombats, right? But then the indigenous people killed them off because they're good food, you know, good eating. So now I'm left with tiny wombats. All those like ancient mammalians, those like old mammalians, there's still koala versions of them out there in the world. And they're big fuck off koalas, which just means they're just big koalas. They will tear you apart.
Holy shit.
They don't trust you. They don't like you. They may be herbivorous, but they'll fuck you up. And they drop from trees to fuck you up. They're real big. And that's why they're
They're
called drop
koalas
bears.
that drop from trees to, like, beat up people?
Yeah, but they're big. They're big, like
Holy
car-sized.
shit.
Like small car-sized. You know? Like megafauna.
Whoa. I didn't know that was a thing.
And now you do. And
Life
now
is stranger
you
than
do.
fiction. Now I'm terrified. Every time I go under a tree, I'll look up. I'll be like, is there a drop bear in that palm tree?
Probably
How will
not.
I know? I won't know until it's too late.
It's not a eucalypt, so probably not.
We have
You're gonna
we
worry
have
about
eucalypts.
eucalyptus trees.
We have those in New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're natively, if they're imported over.
If we
But-
brought them over. If
Oh,
we're
what's
like,
the time?
I can't build a home among the gum trees. We got
Oh, we must
11
be-
seconds left.
11 seconds.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Can't build a
this is
home among the gum
travesty.
trees without gum trees around to build a home under. That's what the Australians were like when they came to New Zealand, and so they brought gum trees. There we go. There's the time. Yeah, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That was my hubris coming to get me.
Well,
Do you ever have your hubris fuck you up in your drawing?
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad, because that's me.
If I pretend I don't hear the alarm, then I have more time. That's how this works, right?
No.
Whew. All right.
That's not
I
how
think
it
I did
works.
pretty okay.
I did sort of fine. It's literally just a pair of boobs with wings. I'm just not.
Well, it's a
Oh my
biblically
game today.
accurate harpy.
It doesn't even look like she's got boobs. It just looks like she's like found 2 eggs and she's just holding the eggs.
That's fine.
Harpyphalia does just have 2 big eggs.
She do.
and
No,
hatch
they're meant
one
to be
day.
boobs. This is terrible. I'll post mine now.
Oh my
Yeah. The real drawcast
No,
is the
those
friends we
are
made
way
along
too
the
squishy
way.
to be eggs.
Unless they're the like gelatinous eggs.
What? She's sitting behind her eggs, fuming.
No, those are her tits. I
Her-
fucked up.
They're too squishy to be
They don't even look like
eggs unless-
boobs.
She's got
That was
snake eggs.
that was really good on the wings, though. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like the wings.
Here, let me show you my Harpy girl. I'm on a pink sketch binge today.
Pink sketch binge.
Yeah, here she is. I did my best.
I like her.
Ooh.
She has an orb.
Oh,
orb.
Oh,
Orb.
she's got energy.
She's powering her orb.
she is.
Very
She's
exciting.
watching. She has an orb, and she's very happy about it.
I like it.
I like these.
Yeah.
I like that she's kind of doing a little squat thing too. Like she's, I imagine she's squatting like orb, 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 orb.
Oh, yes.
That looks like.
Oh.
Is that a really big tail behind her?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
She needs it to fly away with her orb. I tried to draw her with 2 sets of pectoral muscles because she has wings on her back.
Nice. She's filming at the foot.
And she oh,
Here's mine.
I like it. The
I
Kamina
ran out of time
glasses.
for the claws. Yeah. And I ran out of time for the face, so I just threw on comedy glasses.
It works.
Works every time.
Alright, y'all ready?
No.
Ooh, I want to
Yes.
see.
Y'all ready for this?
I will never be
Boom.
ready, but I'm gonna see.
Whoa.
Oh my god, what the hell? That's
Yo,
So
so
that's
cute.
really cool.
I went
So
cheap. I was like,
cute.
alright, fine. Chibi, let's go.
Look at the little mouth teeth, the little teeth mouths.
Yeah,
And
give her
you
like
the
little
thing.
lambs. She would
She's so
probably steal your
perfect, what the
chickens.
hell? I like
She's
her.
hungry.
I love the wings. I love how the tail perks up because of the pose.
Mm-hmm.
The talon feet. How the race
She
when
looks
it
like
curls
she's
up.
ready to
This is
snatch
cool.
away all your poultry.
She would definitely steal
Her
your
hair
poultry.
reminds me of Princess Tutu, I think.
Who is that?
You
Why
remember
does
that
sound
anime from way back
familiar?
when?
It's the dancy duck one. The duck becomes a dancy lady.
Mm.
If you guys might hear my cat, I'm sorry.
That's okay. My cat was in the first half of the episode purring up against the microphone. Okay. You can't control a cat.
Yeah, we can't. She almost fell off her kitty tower trying to jump on it, so I had to watch her for a hot second. She's chilling.
Yes. I want you to get your references. I think I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great.
I
don't
God,
know
think
what
I
long,
have an
long
idea.
Furbies.
Yeah,
Yes.
long, terrifying Furbies.
Alright, I'm ready.
I don't know how this
Yes.
is gonna work.
Long Furbies are great. Since we're all prepared, since we're all ready, I will start the timer now.
Okay.
Now. Sorry, it took me a second to actually press it. Yeah, I've put a new screen protector on. So long Fur. Have any of you guys seen a long Furby before
I
today?
feel like I've
Not
seen
in
people
person.
like create. I haven't seen a long Furby of this sort before. I'll be honest. I've seen people take those fucking those fucking baby doll things, and I don't mean baby doll as in baby doll. I mean dolls that are babies and like chain them together into like fucking monsters and
Oh my god.
these
What
like
the hell?
weird human centipede abominations. I can't.
That
speak
sounds like
today.
that kid in the first Toy Story. That sounds like something he'd do. Sid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an image of it somewhere. Hold on, let me grab it.
As a reference, yeah.
Long Furbies are fantastic. Because you just take a Furby, you add some extra stuff to it, and you're like, yes. And I grew up with Furbies, so I love them. But they are the most terrifying of creatures. You can make them into anything. They can be anything.
All right, feast your eyes on that image.
Oh my god!
Holy
That's
shit.
that's
That's
the long
terrifying.
Oh no.
That's great.
I've had this image for on my computer for 10 years.
That's terrifying.
Oh, 12 years. November 2010 was when I downloaded it. All right, I'm gonna pull up the Kirby references. If you can believe it, I haven't even started drawing my Kirby yet. I was just working on my
Your
warm-up
Kirby.
drawing while I think. I'm just working on my warm-up drawing some more while I think of ideas because I don't know what the fuck to do with the Furby.
I think you guys are really gonna like what I'm working with here. I decided to go really all out. What's a common phrase that like Furbies say? Because I know that they used to say things.
They did used to say things. God, hold on. It's hard to remember because, tell me a joke, tell me a story, sing me a song. Do you want to play? Are you hungry? How are you? Go to sleep now. Show me a dance.
How's that? That's terrifying.
Did you see Mitchell's vs. the Machines? Did you see that movie? Anyone?
Actually have not.
I need to, but
I
I
do
have not.
plan to eventually.
Oh darn! Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but there is an infamous scene in that movie with Furbies, and it's not like some Furby look-alike knockoff. It's literally on brand name Furbies. Or just there's a funny thing, I recommend watching that movie. If you haven't seen it, it's really good.
It looks really pretty from what I've seen.
Yeah. A lot of people who worked on Spider-Verse worked on it.
Mhm.
Obviously going for a different vibe, but doing a great job. Lord and Miller and Alex Hirsch all produced on it too, and those guys are fucking great animation peeps. I'm drawing my Furby kind of like a Gorgon. I just realized.
I'm glad I'm going for something that other people aren't. Hearing like just this little bit of information.
I mean, I assume no one else is going for a fucking Gorgon besides me, or
They're actually all Gorgon Furbies. No, the Furby I'm going for is
Gorgon
you'll
Furbies.
see.
we're all
You'll
drawing
see.
Gorgon-inspired Furbies, and Shleb knew this without us even mentioning it, because Shleb is telepathic.
Yeah, you caught me.
How dare you be telepathic on this drawcast?
Right.
No telepathy allowed on Monstergirls episodes. That's the rule.
Only on Monster Girl episodes. Your telepathy is allowed on every other episode.
Oh, okay.
I need to make sure my concept is... I can hear my babe waking up. Do you want to hear a silly story? A funny, silly story?
Yes.
Yes.
So, we started a Star Wars tabletop role-playing game on
Ooh.
my Friday a couple days ago, right?
That sounds fun.
Yes. So we started that, and Babe had to get the printer ready, and our cats, bless their little cat souls, had never seen a printer before, so they were curious, and they were looking at it, and then it made a noise, and one of my stupid cat boys, jumped onto Babe's hand, jumped off of Babe's hand, full weight off of Babe's hand, and, like, ran away. And then he scratched up his arm, and then his arm got infected.
Oh,
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he didn't realize that at first. He's like, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. You know, my hand's a little sore because the cat scratched it. It's whatever. But then his sister, who was playing the game with us, was like, what if it's a broken bone? And he's like,
Oh
what
god.
if it is a broken bone? And so he spent, like, the night before freaking out because he's like, oh my god, what if it's a broken bone? It's not. It's just infected. He had to get a tetanus shot. But, yeah, that's why I'm running D&D today. I was going to be playing D&D today, but no, I'm running it today because I'm running it for my D&D group.
Running? Oh, don't tell me his legs are injured too.
Yeah. No,
I'm trying to find a good...
He just can't, because he's not supposed to use his hands, so he can't prepare any of the shit for D&D, because he's not supposed to be, like, typing and stuff. And going through heavy books. Okay.
Yeah, I can see how that would slow the healing process.
All right, I this image is turning out pretty good actually. Well, how much time do we have left? I want to really
Yeah,
spruce
how
it
much
up
time?
in
2
time.
minutes, 37 seconds.
What?
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Alright, cool.
Oh god,
Right?
hope
That
that's
should be
enough
just
time.
enough time.
I'm gonna make a second layer. Need to get a really fucked up looking brush and do some crazy shit.
I knew Furbies would be fun because they're so weird. And they're not sexual in the way that most of these monster girls are sexual, you know. They're like weird little creepy things. And that's what's so great about them. So what are you guys excited for lately? What's gotten you hyped lately?
Batman movie.
Oh
Batman
yeah,
movie.
my roommate and I were gonna see that soon. I'm excited
Dang.
for that for sure.
Everyone's gonna go see Batman. I feel so left out.
Magic the Gathering has been my brain rot recently. I'm excited
I
for the
can
new
tell.
stuff.
Oh man. I haven't fucking touched it since no, I don't even think it's the last update. I think it's it was a whole thing. I just disappear off the face of Magic the Gathering for a while, and I come back and I play Arena, and I play Arena until I get to the highest spot in Arena ranked.
And then
Then
you're
I
like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah. It's me.
If you can ever go to a physical event, that is if COVID isn't too bad where you are. That's the most fun I've ever had. I went to a couple last month, I think. Yeah. Oh shit, how much time do we have left?
15 seconds.
Okay. Literally just in time, I think.
All right, cool. Done. Done.
Nice. Okay, hold on.
Oh, nope, not JPEG.
I like that jingle.
Thank you.
It's like the Pavlov dog ringing the bell for dinner, except it's you hear the ringtone and it's find a way to explain why you're still drawing.
Yeah. I gotta color this to help make it a bit more readable.
Oops.
So I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is just a series of lines. Someone's gonna be able to read this.
I have
except
opted
I know
for
it.
cosmic horror as the theme of my Furby drawing, so
I'm excited. I'm excited.
It requires some pretty intense shading for the idea to read correctly.
Okay. I'm just adding some block color to help the readability of this.
I'll post mine, I guess. Mine's done.
Nice.
Yes, post yours.
Yeah,
please.
post yours.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's pretty
Oh.
good.
I think I went for horror too, but a different way, a different route.
Okay.
Oh
wait.
my god. Okay.
I like how this has nothing to do with Monstergirls.
Yeah, at this point, because
It's just straight up monster. Like, what? I realize that my image has nothing to do with girls either.
mine doesn't either. I could not think of a Furby Gajinka.
Oh, I attempted something. I'll show you now. I'll show
People
you.
ruins
It's
the
not the
drawcast
best.
once again.
It's not the best, but you know what? I hope I can get the concept across. I did this for you, Oblivion. I did this because I love you. I want you to know
I'm
that.
terrified.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to.
Oh no!
It's a Thalia Furby.
Oh jeez.
I love it though.
She has many Furby titties, and therefore many Furby titty covers, and her hair goes down the middle of her back. So she's like
she's
the
the
never-ending
titty snake,
story
but
dragon.
instead of snake, it's. I mean, it's creepy, but there's a lot of utility. If you wanted to have sex with it, you'd probably have a great time.
I'm just imagining.
I won't deny the utility of all those titties.
I'm just saying.
I'm just imagining, like, you know how centipedes
devil's
walk, where
advocate.
they like overlap their legs a little bit. I'm just imagining that.
With the titties?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
instead of
great.
like the like the click clack, it's just the anime like boob squish sound over and over and over again.
There's an
Yeah.
animated squish sound.
Yes, there's actually quite
Yeah.
a few. There's lots of them.
Now that I'm thinking of it, I can imagine it, but it was never distinct enough to me.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
they usually go boing.
Here, I'll post mine so Oblivion's got a little bit more time. Y'all gonna like this
Yes,
one.
I would love to see.
You're gonna like it.
Oh, Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Sing
It's like a
me
big old
song.
noodle dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Are those glasses? Or those
No,
are-
because
oh,
I
okay.
realized that like
Those are
Furbies kind of
vibes.
have this like weird like separation between the fur and like the face skin, like the
Yeah,
big
it's
skin.
the face plate.
Yeah.
It's a little plastic
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
that holds like the eye mechanism and the mouth mechanism.
Exactly. So I had to do that. But I wanted a super long monstrosity.
Sick. This is really cool.
And you have the little dude for scale on the cliff.
See,
A human.
well, I like that. It reminds me of I'm getting similar vibes to the dragon dad that Glacier Clear drew recently. I love that character.
I like how we all leaned into some version of horror for the Furbies.
Yes.
All right. Well, mine requires text, and that'll be the last step. But I will start to explain. So I have taken the phrase "long Furby" in a different sense. You're talking about long in physical space. Mine is long temporally in terms of time
What?
and space.
Whoa.
Ancient beings, you could even say cosmic entities.
Okay.
And it is not pleased with you and your crimes.
What crimes have I committed, Long Furby?
Existence.
I don't know.
He's nuts.
I will
Instead of the
this-
Skyrim guard, Long Furby comes in and gets you.
Halt! You have violated the law. Pay or quarter. Or whatever.
I forget. That sounds close enough.
Yeah. I'm still looking at the one you made, Seatole, and I'm dying.
The many titties.
Yeah.
The infinite
And I
titties down the entire body.
And I still imagine the like centipede walking thing. I can't get it out of my
Walking
head.
on the tip. The nipples are like little feet.
I redeem myself. This is the best drawing on the Drawcast. Seatol's gonna pick it as his favorite. I'm calling it now. Maybe presumptuous
I
of
feel-
me. This is just my guess. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I'm feeling really good about this.
I mean, you know me really well, so I'm gonna guess that it probably will be my favorite.
There it is.
I love
It's
how-
going up.
All right.
It's a dangerous,
Oh my
it's a dangerous
God.
game you're playing. Oh my god! That's great.
I like
Whoa.
it. This
you
is
know what?
the
That was
best
definitely
one.
worth the wait.
Oh, this is sick.
I love it. I'm scared of it, but I also love it.
That's great.
Each one of these is like the Furby getting scarier and scarier. First it crawls out of the TV, asks you to show me your cock, and then it grows into a giant noodle dragon in space.
telling you to sing a song, and then it tells you that your crimes can't go unpunished.
Oblivion, this needs to be like a shirt.
Yeah.
I made this into a shirt.
I need
I
this as
could
a
make
sticker.
this a fucking shirt.
I need this as a sticker, like a vinyl sticker to put on my longboard.
Yo,
I could absolutely make a shirt out of this. That would actually be cool.
Please do,
it.
actually.
Do
I would
it.
get one.
I'd wear it.
Make a
Yeah.
Drawcast like storefront.
Drawcast?
Why
Is
not?
there a
Yeah.
Drawcast store? That'd be sick.
We should
We
make
should.
one.
I feel
Dude,
like if we
I
had
want a
little
fucking Drawcast
polos...
shirt. I'll buy one for myself.
There you
It'll
go.
be fine. We gotta move on though. We gotta move to favorite drawings and then social.
Yeah,
so
it's time. It's
drop
time
down.
for everyone to tell us their favorite drawings of all the drawings. Every single one. You must only pick one. You can only pick one drawing that is your favorite.
Ooh, one out of.
I'll go first. I'll go first, and I'll say that it is, in fact, Oblivion's Furby, because it's fantastic.
Yes. Yes. As I predicted. My favorite is Shleb's Harpy. It's fucking cute. I don't know what to say. It's just perfect.
Oh, thank you. I guess
Roxy?
I'll go. Oh, or Roxy. You go.
Yeah, we're going-
Let me
we're going
scroll
full
up.
over.
I really like that harpy too.
Oh.
This is hard to decide. I guess
Okay.
Shleb's Minotaur. That one's really cute. I like that
Oh,
one.
it is good. It is pretty
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
I love. It's like that's the thing, right? Is I'm really like torn between Oblivion's Furby and Seatole's Furby, but I like Seatole's Furby like a lot more. It's really stuck in my head now. It's stuck there. It's gonna haunt me forever.
It looks like a centipede almost. Like the things can open up to like a bunch of little arms
The titty
and
centipede.
get you.
It'll
You're
open
like,
up.
The
oh no.
titty centipede.
It'll open up to more titties.
I've had the horrifying thought that if you were to sex that Furby, its like center between the tits would open up to like a massive Furby vagina.
Why would you say that?
Oh, why would you say that?
Is that for like a full body pussy massage? It just lays on
Yes.
top of you, and its big old pussy just rubs up your whole body.
Yes, it's
I mean-
terrifying. It's horrifying.
See, told-
That's
yeah,
why.
and it's like surrounded by tits. Like this is just like just hentai, just bullshit. Cetal.
Yeah, it's terrifying sex monster, which is what Thalia as a Furby would be.
It would.
I wouldn't say no to the experience, but I also wouldn't want like I would pick a normal woman over it.
I think you'd have to be
Could.
drugged to accept it. That's my thing. I feel like it'd be, in the spy movies where it's like they're like, we have been perfecting torture methods for hundreds of years as a culture.
Oh,
However, this
And
one
then-
has been the most dangerous that we've had to use. And then they like open and the guy thinks it's like waterboarding or something. But then they open up the gates and this thing just comes in like half
Just
slithering,
slithers in.
half like like the
Walking on its
centipede,
nipples.
like little feet boob things, and then it shows up and towers over the victim. That's what I'm
He
imagining.
says, "Show me your cock."
And then
And he's
I
like, "Oh,
imagine
no."
if this-
I'm
if
the
this
victim,
Furby
and I'm
is-
like, oh, this isn't going to be too bad. I'll probably have a good time.
And then if the Furby has been around long enough, there'd be like cave paintings of ancient human beings running away from and throwing spears at this giant Furby.
No,
This
this is
giant sex Furby.
this is the next like Godzilla versus monster. It's gonna be Godzilla versus Thalia
Move aside,
Furby.
Mothra.
This is great. Furbies are great. Hey, Shleb,
Yeah.
where do we find you? After this, where do we hunt you down with our Furbies?
Where do you hunt me down? Well, so I've got two things that you can find me at. I've got a Twitter, which is at Shlebart with a capital S and a capital A. And then on Twitch,
Ooh.
I am Schleberb, like SHLEBIRB. And I don't stream constantly, but I normally stream my D&D stuff, or every once in a while I'll stream games where I'll play with other people. That's my local e-girl plays series. So yeah, and that's what I do.
Nice. Hey, Roxy, where do we find you?
Well, you can find my art on Twitter at Foxy Socks Draws. I also have a coffee where you can do I sell commissions. I think that one's just Foxy Socks. And then I recently have been streaming on Twitch as a VTuber. Foxy Socks Plays. Got to keep the branding consistent. I like it that way.
Too much
If
fun.
you want the lore for what my VTuber model is, watch the stream. You'll find out.
Wow. I think we will.
You'll find the secret
Yeah.
lore.
If you want the lore as to why I'm called Shleb, you can ask me on stream. I'll be streaming. Oh, well, shoot. This will go up at some point. But I might not be streaming when this goes up, but we'll see. You'll never know.
You'll be streaming when you stream. You can check out the stream.
Yeah, and you can hit the little bell and
information public.
everything.
Yeah, and then you'll know. Then you'll hear. Hey, Oblivion, where do we find you?
You
I've
can
never
find
found
me,
you in my life.
You can find me on Twitter at OblivionFall_D. That's where I do stuff. And you can also find me on Patreon at patreon.com/OblivionFall. If you like my titties, I don't think I did a very good job today, but I've drawn actually good titties that are on my Patreon. And if you join my $5 tier, you can join my Patreon Discord. You can get way more stuff early.
Yo,
And watch
You can see
me
all the
work on
art
my
that all
secret
of Oblivion's
animations.
friends have made.
sick.
Yeah, there's a Thalia room that has every single image of Thalia ever made, and I guess I have to fucking add Cetal's fucking titty Furby abomination to that. All my patrons are gonna have to see that now. But
Even that. Oh my god, yes!
Cetal.
Yes!
Now what you gotta do is you gotta make a
there
high
is- the
def
Thalia
one.
chat
Polish
has
that up.
sure polish it up and then I'll put it in. But
Do it.
there's a channel in there of every piece of Thalia fan art as well, like including to all the official art by me. Like all of it art that some of it no longer exists because some people drew Phalia and then they disappeared and their accounts got deleted and the original post got removed or shit like
No.
that. I have those all archived.
Okay, good.
So, cool stuff. Anyways, that's me. Cetol.
Yes. Hey, I'm Cetol. You can find me in Oblivion's Patreon-only Discord server, but you can also find me if you want to see the things I do at twitter.com/cicada_god. Cicada like the bug. You go chirp chirp, it's green. You can also find me at patreon.com/Seecada, Seecada, like with an I, like an all-seeing god, like a Furby, like a cicada Furby. Imagine a cicada Furby. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that the best thing you've heard in your life? But most importantly, you can go to patreon.com/thedrawcast, link in the description. You can get money, and you can see me, you can see Oblivion, you can see everyone who's ever been on the Drawcast, hopefully one day. Just there, right there. You can see the extended episodes.
Yeah,
Someone's giving us money, and thank you to our patron, who will have to put at the end of one of these videos one day.
Yes.
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 Sick.
That's the
it.
Drawcast.
Ayo.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you in your dreams as a long Furby. I'll see you there. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.